Hi class, let's just review the material that prepares you for this assignment. So the grid, which we looked at in week 1, is here being applied to two perspectives. So obviously from the plan view and the elevation view, nothing is really changing. Um, it's the three-dimensional or illusion of three-dimensional view, the perspective view, where the two-point perspective comes into play. So we have our two vanishing points, and we can see how the grid helps make that clarify where everything is in space. All right, and it helps us to get a sense of proportion. Okay, so if the table is 2 squares high and 2 squares long, then the cabinets need to be larger in perspective, and the grid helps us to define that. Okay, and here's a look at the exterior plan. All right, so this is the elevation view, meaning there's no dimension. We're just seeing how high and wide the objects are. Here we're seeing the volume or the dimension of these shapes. And here's the plan view, as if we were looking at it from above. So you can see it's kind of a simple L shape. All right, so the other thing to think about is the overlapping shapes. Remember the F overlap, which we talked about in week 1. So same issue here. Make sure that your shapes can overlap in reality. Okay, so these two shapes couldn't exist in reality because they both are trying to occupy the same space right here. So this one would need to move over one uh, row of grid blocks. Okay, so make sure you understand that and use that in your planning here. All right, and this is super useful, this video demonstration about overlapping shapes. So do take your time to watch that. Okay. Um, Vanishing point and proximity. Let's take a minute. Yes, it does matter how far apart the vanishing points are because it helps us see how close we are to the object. Okay, so if we're far away, the vanishing points get further away and the building kind of flattens out a little bit. If we get closer, these angles are a lot stronger. All right,